Hey everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars, Blue Sun Rising. In the last episode, we got a lot more people living down in this dome. This is aggregation number 1. Also did a little bit of reworking with this one. Got all of them connected. I can't connect these two because they're actually too far apart. Learn something every day with this one. Had this one been a couple of hexes this way, it would work, but I didn't because I screwed up. I did move the other drone hubs, so we do have a little bit of overlap. I also got rid of that Universal Depot that was kind of in the middle, moved it off to the side here. Right now we're just waiting for interplanetary astronomy to be finished. I'm going to drop down the Omega telescope here, and whatever we end up getting is what we're going to end up getting with it. Machine parts, we're building that up. Slowly but surely, we're doing that. We have 2 people listed as homeless. 1, nope, 2. We have 3 people unemployed and seeking work. He's a youth, so he'd probably be in school. Martian University not doing much for us right now because this dome doesn't have a lot of needed jobs. What do we have here? 63 of 64, 9 vacant work slots, I think. We're almost on a balance point with this one. But I've got a lot of people working in the electronics factories right now. And I probably could get away with amplifying them, just to get more production done. But I'm actually going to amplify the machine parts factories. It's going to increase their power consumption to 70 once they're fully amplified. But we do have a surplus of power right now, thanks in part to this fusion reactor that I built in the last episode. We brought down a bunch of people. There was a bit of an unemployment problem in aggregation, so I built them a fusion reactor to kind of take care of those jobs. Yeah, now 70 metals we got right now. I'm actually going to put the desired amount of metals up here till I got 30. See if we can actually keep some metals going into this factory so we can keep them working. That's the only metals factory down here. There are 2 electronics factories. I don't have electronics factories researched yet, so it is queued up to go up after interplanetary astronomy is done. Then plasma cutters, I've been trying to get that one done for a few episodes now. We might even get into the electronics factory tech during this episode. We do have our one wonder right now, the excavator. I could go for one of these upgrades, but at the same time, that's a lot. That's a lot of money I don't have, or a lot of machine parts I, don't have right now. Granted, I have a ton of money. I'm exporting a stupid amount. I've exported almost $100 billion worth of rare metals. And Hyperion 1, that's all it's doing. You know what? Except I've got 180 here. I wonder. There's not a lot left up here. Once the mole hole mine's done, I'm probably going to put a flubbity-dubbity-dubbity. I want to remember it.
Research complete.
There we go. And yeah, we're already 35% of the way through plasma cutters. Once I get the mole hole mine, I'll most likely just put a shuttle hub right next to it and just start dumping stuff into it. Alright, let's see. Does this look even to everyone? Kinda looks even-ish. Yeah, I'll start working on that one now. I did move a bunch of parts down here so that when I started construction, they'd be able to move a ton of resources in right away. The shuttle hubs will flood in. Why is there fuel here? I turned that off. Okay, we have plenty of concrete. We have plenty of electronics for it. Metals, not super cool. on how much we have. But I really think, playing this game as many times as I have now, it almost makes sense to do interplanetary astronomy first. Get the Omega telescope going, because as soon as it's operational, you get that 20% boost on everything. So if I'm producing, 3,000 almost research points, add 20% onto that, it's another 600. 3,000 divided by 5, 600. 600 times 2. No. 3,000 divided by 5 is 600. Yeah, I'd be getting an extra 600 research out of it. Unfortunately for the shuttle hubs, I'm pretty sure the demand for them is decent. Yep, it's very high right now. Because we're flying resources out to a site where there are no resources set up yet. I'm actually going to do is turn these down. So they're just going to be flying them out as needed. We need concrete. Well, I know a place where we can get some. Oh, perfect. Right here. And this one needs metals. That's exactly what I was talking about. When you divert a bunch of metals to any project, it invariably, we just run into this problem. Received. And of course, this is so slow to get it. Why are you dumping? I need those. For some reason, it's trying to dump them as it's... because auto gathers on.
There are Earthsick colonists.
A vegan party animal. Okay, what's going on with you? Alright.
Colonists are departing.
Well, okay. Looks like he's going to try to get on this rocket before the rocket leaves. Let's follow him. Is he going to make it to the rocket in time? No! Just missed it. Why are you standing outside? Oh, what did they do? Okay, what happened to my, Nope. There we go. Hopefully, okay, he's going to a new dome, because he didn't have a place in the last dome, so he had to go find one. Okay, Mega Telescope's up. Missed that happening.
Breakthroughs discovered.
Autonomous hubs. Drone hubs no longer require power maintenance. Pretty good. Ooh. Sterling generator upgrade. Increased power while open, and domes cost 50% less basic resources. I've seen worse. I'll work with these. Alright. So, now that we have a centerpiece for this dome, let's get this going. Alright. I actually want to have a good amount of concrete here. And I'm gonna definitely need food out here. So again, we're just laying groundwork. There's actually going to be food storage outside this dome because we're going to build one. Because this is just going to be producing food for us. Alright. Metals. At all of them, because each one of these will have a machine parts factory. Pretty much all these domes will have machine parts factories and electronics factories. So we're going to need rare metals at each of them too. I'll put a couple polymers down too, because we are going to need to maintain these domes. And these two are kind of be... probably shouldn't be splitting them. Well, actually, this one doesn't need it. Because we really just need the concrete, which we have there. The polymers, electronics. Machine parts. Okay. How fast can these guys build? We need about 50 metals here for the construction process. Plasma cutters and micro manufacturing. Turn it on. Alright. Cover crops. Cover crops. All of them are going to go cover crops until we got decent health on them. Okay. We're gonna need... I'm actually going to forbid births in this dome. I'm gonna drop down an infirmary, diner, and a grocer. The next dome over will have other things. Cover crops. Alright.
Research complete.
Good. Outsource. Put the mole mine in there. Okay, over here in this dome. Gonna drop a Hawking Institute. Gonna drop a machine parts factory too. I'm gonna kick this one on.
Funding received.
More people will come to this dome. It's a guarantee. Yeah, we have 31 vacant work, 56 vacant work slots, 51 vacant residential slots. Crap, how did I miscalc that? Alright. Moisture vaporators needs to be researched too, but I don't want to bump micro manufacturing for it. Births are allowed in leverage, but not in distinction. Got a surplus of oxygen. There we go. And water use... Huh. Individual consumption of the dome is in parentheses. I actually do not understand what these two mean. Okay. But with this guy going, of course, we're getting this big boost to our sciencing. A slight fall off in power, that's fine. Could do what I did in... I think it was base Y. Just do a dome with a bunch of Stirling generators in it. I don't have any problem doing that. Can I build Stirling generators Mars side? Yes, I can. 10 and 5. Ouch. Could I... Just outside of the ranges of these domes if I put them there. Okay, whoops, there we go. Could just put a dome, a small dome right here. Let's do it. Oh yeah, it's definitely in range of a dome. Okay, cable it. Takes so few metals and concrete to build this guy. Alright. So it mainly just needs polymers.
Funding received.
Technically, we don't. But, you know. Alright. This is going to take a lot of my polymers. Watch that polymer number drop like a stone. And again, this dome doesn't need life support. Let's turn that all off. One of the breakthroughs I would have liked to have gotten was actually the extra power converted into research points. Because this dome would do that in a heartbeat for us. Alright.
Research complete.
Alright, we can build electronics factories now. It's going to turn leverage 1 off. This dome, though, if we're producing food down here, it's a good thing. Yeah, children will be born if birth's allowed. I'm not. Show me. Oh, no, that's actually a problem. Guys, patch it up. There we go. Synergy. Excavator is excavating. Right. Want to bump Mohole Mine to the top. Get that one done so we can start getting this near infinite supply of metals and rare metals out of the planet. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I ordered this one up first. There we go. Alright. O2 and water, we're doing good on. I think some more O2 tanks would be needed just to be safe. And I'll put those down by the new site. Here we go. And again, that's just needed when we need it. Alright. There we go. Here's a nice few spots. Life support.
Funding received.
I'm actually going to leave space for somebody else to get out there. There we go. Who did it? I'm gonna guess that was actually somebody goofing around. And no, we don't have to worry about food coming down here, any starvation down here, because we've already got plenty of food elsewhere. Alright. Good spot for a landing pad. Alright. Where can I bring people in? Well, obviously this dome. Let's turn that one on. See what happens here. Alright. Still got the waterfall off. One of our water sites, bingo, just went dry. That one's about to go dry. That's actually more important, the deep water extraction, because there are some deep spots here, and one not very far from the new domes that I can get to very quickly once that tech's available to us. $20,000 there. We still have 5,500 water stored up. Alright. Well, I figure out what to do next.
Meteor incoming.
Show me. Dude! Wrong neighborhood.
Funding received.
Alright. Okay, playgrounds. I'm gonna put another Hawking Institute down. It is gonna have an impact on how much research is made. Alright, but I want a grocer. Diner. Go with an electronics store here. This building will have a medical center for Aspire. And then the two production buildings. That's how you populate a dome fast. I think I'm starting to worry about the rare metals. The amount we have, or in this case, are running low on. But if Hyperion 1 is taking up shuttles with 30 every time, it's a matter of time before all shifts open.
Crop failure reported.
Which is fine, because it's going to take some time for these crops to actually grow and get the soil where it needs to be. Gonna go potatoes and then fruit trees off of that. That one succeeded. Potatoes and then fruit trees, actually. That's just the best way to do it. 90%. Potats. Fruit trees. That one's there. I think a lot of people just went up to school. Yep. Or they're moving over to these domes. Alright, specializations. Botanists. Botanists and scientists, you're first up. Could bring up the tourists. Not sure if I want to. Alright. I do not have fuel production here. So I gotta fly some fuel in. No, this dome is operational too. Crap, I forgot there was one over here.
We have a food shortage.
What? Oh, whoops. Jeez. Hang on. I got you guys. Diner, brochure. I forgot to turn on this building properly. Infirmary. Electronics store. And a little mini park.
Funding received.
Sorry.
Our colonists are stuck.
It's actually this dome. They need food. There you go. Problem solved. That was on me. Alright. That one failed, which is fine.
Milestone achieved.
Yay! Perfect timing.
New colonists have arrived.
There we go, the drones are swarming them.
Meteor shower incoming.
Alright. I'm actually just going to send him off with what I got. Hey look, we have plenty of people here now. Hopefully we'll get more people working in these domes in subsequent episodes. Wow, electronics store does a lot. Pick up some applicants here. Pretty much all of them are welcome. Specializations, obviously the botanists. We'll send 18 up. And I'm gonna buy another rocket. And then this one is just gonna be another load of moisture vaporators. This way, I can offset this water problem. Hopefully people can either go to this building and say, you know what, I'm going to run all the way over to Leverage. Get that done. Okay, so Prometheus 1 will land up on the in this section. All those electronics. Alright, deep water extraction, then we're gonna go to Project Molehole. Power-wise, we are fine. We no longer need to worry about power, it looks like.
Funding received.
Woot. Okay. So Hyperion 18 is going to come down up here. We'll wrap up the episode by bringing down another load of passengers and some more moisture vaporators. We'll litter them around the colony just to keep the water flowing. Because this water tank is probably rusting with how little water it's getting into it. There we go. There we go.
Funding received. New colonists have arrived.
And the drones swarm it. Depart. Depart. The prefabs are here, so let's drop them down and we'll wrap up the episode there. We'll see overlap on that one. I want to know where this one is. We'll put the last few up here on the ridge. How many prefabs do I have left? I got 2? Perfect. Alright. Now with those prefabs up, we're going to start getting the water flowing again. Next episode, we're going to get that deep water deposit. Man, we got 4,000 research per day.
Funding received.
Oh. Amplify if you haven't done so already. Next episode, let's get some deep water deposits going. Let's get the mole hole mine going. Oh, whoops, you are not attached to anything. Huh? Whoops. Glad I caught that before the end of the episode. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the videos that come out on my channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.